MRecktv.
World's M.Reck for MRecktv. I got a special guest in the building with me. Right now, he on that, I don't even know where he at. He on that highway, doing like a buck. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we got the infamous Debo, Queen of the Ring in the building. Debo, what
What
up?
up, man? What up? Salute, my guy. What's going on, man? You know
Nah,
what I'm saying? Every time I do the salute, I always think of M.Reck TV, man, for some reason. I don't know why, man.
no doubt. Listen, you the man of the week, the hour that everybody talking about in
Right,
battle rap in general. And I'm gonna set the stage, man. We gotta get right to it, man. We
right.
already know you got one of the most infamous battle leagues, Queen of the Ring. Salute the Babs, salute the Vague, and all that. But we gotta get right to it.
Let's get to
Now,
it.
this following weekend, an incident went down, right? Shouts
Okay.
to QB. What's the name of her
Black
battle league?
Diamond,
Black
QB, a
Diamond.
Black Diamond Battle League. That's what it's Black Diamond
Black
Battle
Diamond
League.
Battle League. Okay. Shouts to QB Black Diamond Battle League, her first event, right? So salute to her. Now, it was an incident involving you and the homie Caps at QB Black Diamond League, her first event. And CT,
Right,
right?
right.
What part of Connecticut the event was at?
I think it was Bridgeport, because that's
Bridgeport.
where she's from. She's from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
from what I'm hearing, I don't
Okay.
know if you was already going to the event, but I heard you wind up seeing somebody's live and you saw the homie Caps at QB event and you jumped in a Jeep Creepers truck with the Pooh Shiesty mask on and you went to an event on Demon Time. Let people know, is that correct or not?
Uh, to be honest with you, I was kind of concerned about even like, rehashing this on live and shit for the world to see, for the, alphabet boys to see and all that shit or whatever. But it's not something that's being purported or, going to the precincts and shit like that. So I'll just say this:
Mm-hmm.
like, I did see um that dude on the 15 minutes of fame camera, which set off everything because I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So I hopped in the whip and whatnot because I was making my decision as if I was gonna get the pay-per-view or go, because I just had some things in the works that I was planning on doing, and those plans got canceled as soon as I seen that. So it's true that I definitely drove up there to go catch him, because at the end of the day I ain't gonna be able to catch him. I don't know when I'm gonna see him in the next, you know what I'm saying, because he never comes outside. So that was an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity for me and whatnot, which would have got, I ain't gonna lie to you, had it been way worse, I wouldn't even be on these cameras talking about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was a light situation. Ain't nothing heavy. I ain't getting no points off of this shit or nothing like that. I just went up there to handle my business as I went to handle my business.
Okay, so for my viewers and the people that may not have seen the actual incident on camera, could you give us a play-by-play what exactly happened without incriminating yourself? I mean, it's like, it ain't like you clap somebody. It's like,
Right. It ain't like I clapped somebody. First and foremost, man, what's the most important part is I want to make a public apology to QB, because doing that there was a no-no. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like I had a mind state of going there to plan to fuck up her event, because that's not where it was at. You know what I'm saying? I was just, I was just fuming, angrily and shit, and my focus was dead set on just getting over there and making sure homeboy was there so I could do my due diligence. And I wasn't trying to do it in there. I was trying to get him to come outside. So, I called QB the next day after the incident and shit and apologized to her over the phone. And that's my sis, you know what I'm saying? So she good, we good. We that's everybody could talk about, oh, you fucking, the event didn't get fucked up, thank God. If it did, I was ready to pay whatever damages or whatever battles, after that needs to be fixed. I was prepared to do that, but nothing happened, and we just kept it moving. Now, as far as that go, if you want to say I was on demon time, probably you could say that because the blue shiesty mask. I can't even understand. I just had that shit. I went to a gas station to put one on as if I wasn't gonna be recognized and shit, right? I was like, yeah, nobody's gonna see me on this shit. Everybody recognized me in that shit. I was like, well, why do you even put that shit on? Why you put that shit on? Everybody know who you were. But as soon as I came in, I was just searching and shit like that. I was searching for a dude with a hat on, and he didn't have a hat on, so that's why I couldn't really find him. And as soon as I seen him, and that's where the fun began and whatnot, and luckily for him, I guess, cats try to stop me, they were pulling me back and stuff like that, so I didn't get the momentum that I was looking for. But I'll tell you this.
Let me ask you this:
Who
was that? Who was the person trying to stop you initially?
The person that's trying to stop me in the blue jacket that y'all seen was Swave Sever, battle rapper dude. You know what I'm saying? So when I went for to get busy, my momentum was slowing down due to the fact that he kept grabbing my arm. So I just switched my strategy because I was looking for the clean knockout, like just dip out. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, ain't no ruckus if I could just knock you out and you on the floor and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that wasn't gonna happen, so I switched up the strategy, and he caught the backhand and whatnot. And that wasn't something to like knock him. Everybody's like, "Oh, you ain't knock him out. You ain't." I wasn't looking for that after I was getting pulled from all places and stuff like that. I just said, "All right, boom. I'm gonna just turn this into a wake up. I'm right here." You understand what I'm saying? So that happened. Turned around and seen me, and you could see me backing up in the camera and shit like that. But I was due to getting Swave and everybody else off me and shit, so I could back up into a stance and get ready for for go time. And it says people talking about, yo, you did this and ran. No, I didn't.
From what I'm hearing, when you backhand them, you back slapped them. They said you ran. Is that true?
Right. No, I didn't run. Okay. It probably looked as if I ran because when I was backing up out of the visual, I stopped right there and shit like that. And I don't have to explain it as much as just to say I could tell you. IP is Sway's man also. They do a show called Restore Order. He was there. The reason why I mentioned him because he was one of the ones that tried to hold me back too. But he's an official street cat from Harlem. But he'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I want to say this, not to cut your wisdom.
No doubt.
The fact that it's two people trying to restrain you, and you still wind up backhanding homie Caps. It shows how much you are a force. Like you a strong motherfucker. You like a bison.
Right.
You got the strength of a bison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
You got two dudes restraining you from making that move because you was gonna put hands and feet on them.
Here's the crazy thing, Red, is that, like I said, I didn't run. I stopped right there and got into a stance like, what's up? And that's when everybody started trying to break it up and stuff like that. It took 3 people to get me out of there. I didn't run out the door. I didn't walk out the door. Motherfuckers grabbed me and, just escorted me out the fucking door and whatnot. Sway was one of them and 2 security cats. So after that, I started barking on Sway, like, yo, tell him to come outside. Tell him to come outside. And I was waiting outside, but it was pouring rain crazy. I was like, yo, why is it pouring so crazy out here? You understand what I'm saying? And where the venue was at, we was by the waterfront. So it was cold and raining and shit like that. So, so I waited, and when I see it, I was waiting, and when I see, okay.
I don't want to cut your wisdom. Let me stop you there because I got to ask this question. Because they're going to think it's biased, and it's not that. MRecktv is not biased to nobody. That's why you came here, because it's the streets. It's is tuned in, and you know I'm gonna give it to you raw. You know I ain't holding no punches. Now, how long did you wait outside after you backhand him?
I waited outside for like at least 5, 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that's proven. That's proven too. Like everything I'm saying to you could be proven. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have witnesses and people that I've told. I've called on the phone. I called my man IP on the phone. I said, "Yo, Ike, what are y'all waiting for? Bring that man outside." And when I say bring him outside, I don't want to sound like it's a setup or anything like that. I'm like, those are the people that was right next to him. You feel what I'm saying? And I know they know him. So I was telling them to tell him to come outside. So I didn't know there was a ruckus going on inside the venue and shit. I guess that he was causing to try to come outside because there's a confusion as if when he did go outside, I wasn't around and I ran and he was ready for the. No, that's not what it was. I was waiting. And by the time he got outside, I was gone because I'm not waiting any longer. Not no damn pouring ass rain. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
let me say this: you
yeah,
waited
yeah.
outside 5, 10 minutes, got
Hmm.
soaked and all that, right? And he
Yes.
didn't come outside, and you wound up keeping it pushing, right?
Right.
Now,
Hmm.
this is my thing. Now, let's bring it back. Where did it start from? Where did this originate from? Because I'm hearing, speculation that y'all was on a live, homie told you S&D, suck my dick, and all that disrespectful shit, and you told him, like, yo, if you was in my face, I punch you dead in your face. You wouldn't even say that. So did it start from
Right.
there, or it started even before that?
Right. Well, it started from there because me and this dude, had a decent rapport with each other, and we joke every now and then back and forth and shit like that. So one thing for sure I'm gonna do in this interview right here is definitely take accountability for my actions. You understand what I'm saying? Because now there was a part when I came in battle rap where I wasn't as friendly. I was like very standoffish and unapproachable type shit. So niggas wouldn't fuck around and say anything crazy or even try to do anything crazy. You understand? And
Correct.
then when I got comfortable being in this space of battle rap, I started being the nice guy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like humble, which I always was humble, but a little more nicer than what I usually be. You understand? So doing that, I opened myself up for verbal attacks, for for dudes to say whatever they feel like out their mouths. In the beginning, it wasn't like that because that wasn't the era that we were in. You understand what I'm saying? But due to this era, I call it the academics era, where bloggers and people of YouTube fame or whatever just say crazy shit to people that that are probably considered tough guys or gangsters or whatever, and there's no consequence, there's no nothing, and shit like that. So
Hey,
when
I want to
these cat,
piggyback off that. I gotta stop you there. Not to cut your wisdom
right,
again, King. I'm glad you mentioned that, and I want to say this. I want to apologize for you, because that happened at QB event. But I want to salute you at the same time because I'm from that era when a nigga say suck my dick. When I see you, it's on and popping. It's on site.
right,
And,
right,
and also you bloggers, like you said, this academics era, the era I'm from, the Forbes DVD era. We know
right,
two different
right.
eras, and they
See,
still
I'm gonna tell
still
you.
here.
I don't mean to cut your wisdom. I'm gonna tell you this: the fourth DVD era, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, era, my era that we was in. Y'all was outside doing interviews in the projects, interviews in
Correct.
the places where no man should be, because it's damn near Vietnam out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the era when motherfuckers watch their mouth. If it was real beef, then it was real. All right, this ain't no game. This is some real shit. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas I call it the academics era. They fantasize about wanting to, talk crazy to tough guys and stuff like that, or gangsters or whatever and shit. Because there's no repercussions and shit like that. Because they know the police activity will start getting involved, and everybody got to start being careful. Which is one of the reasons why I didn't say nothing for this whole week and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Homeboys going on tour, having 50 million interviews about what happened and this happened. You know what I'm saying? And I allowed that to go because I wanted to see if he would keep it 100 and really say what it was and shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that he said were false. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm like fighting for the real. And I don't mean to kill a bang bang, shoot 'em up niggas and all that. I'm talking about for the real genuine people that really, you know, have stand up integrity and morals and all that shit like that. Because we're under the gun, man. We behind the eight ball in a sense and shit. This whole YouTube shit is about smoke and mirrors,
That's a
which is
fact.
crazy. Which is crazy. And it's gonna get somebody hurt. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure homie was in a state where he thought he was good. He was good.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, no, I'm looking at something. Homie, homie thought he was good and shit like that, and that's not the case. I'm like, nah, I'm not. We not doing that. We not doing that. So let me just put this out there. They said, people is like, yo, he was drunk, you know what I'm saying? He's handicapped and all that shit, and this, that, and the third. Listen, man, drunk handicaps need to watch their mouths, man. If you this, that, and the third, and you unable to get busy out here, why talk crazy? Why? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm supposed to show you mercy because of your disability or just anything like that, if you even have a disability. I'm supposed to show you mercy and let you talk crazy to me? I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. That's not
Now,
the
I don't
concept
want
that,
to go
that,
there.
that, that I'm going by.
Let me interject real quick, and I hate
Yes,
to
sir.
cut your wisdom because now let's go into what people are saying on the
Mm-hmm.
internet. You know what I'm saying? The bloggers, battle rap bloggers, and people just in that universe.
Right.
They said homie is handicapped. He got one arm. You know what I'm saying? And then they said, Debo, you corny for that and all that.
Right.
This is what they're saying.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just reiterating what's said on the internet
Mm-hmm.
tweets and stuff like that because I'm gonna keep it raw with you. You know what I mean? Not that I agree with it.
Right.
I just want you to address it. So what you got to say about people? They look at you like you this bully, this Debo, this you know what I mean? You living up to your name and shit. That matter of fact, let's get into that. Debo,
Okay.
where that come from? That name? Who named you Debo?
Um. Well, I ain't named myself Debo. Uh. I just, while the movie was famous and that came out and stuff like that, I probably had some similar character traits to the character of Debo. Shout out to Tiny Lester, man. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good brother.
Same.
But I ain't gonna hold you, man. I was just an aggressive dude and shit like that. Not bully. I'm not a bully. I hate bullies. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with that bully shit. But I probably, and also too, man, I probably look like the nigga. I say, I resemble people. So people used to say, yo, Debo, what's up? Oh, you like Debo? How we used to crack jokes. Because I used to be severely, like, cross-eyed. I ain't gonna hide from that. Like, So I had surgery and got my shit fixed somewhat. Then I'm good. But yeah. So now it's just that I just ran with the name, because that's what they kept calling me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because my street name in the streets is DeVell and whatnot. And this came closer to like the battle shit as far as me giving that name. So I just said,
Gotcha.
whatever, man, I'm gonna just run with it. You know what I'm saying? So that was just pretty much it. That's around the time when I met, well, a little bit way, like a good year or something before I met Bay from King of the Ring, my partner and shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And also, what was the other question that you asked? Oh, the handicap thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care if you're in a wheelchair, my boy. Talk crazy, I'm gonna tip your wheelchair over, yeah? Like, that's just all it is. Like, don't see, people want to use that as a handicap, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that bar go over your head. And they play victim and whatnot. They use that victim shit to talk crazy and shit. Don't like, how to remember back in the day, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Like, yeah, I would. You're bugging out. Yeah, I would hit a guy with glasses. So,
Fact.
that's just pretty much what it is, man.
Well, let me ask you this though. When the videos was coming out, especially shouts to Uncle Rob, 15 Minutes of Fame. He caught homie in the rain spazzing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, people in the comments, these motherfuckers is comedians. I was seeing people in the comments saying, homie walked up to the camera like a Def Jam character from the game, the video game. I forgot the name of
Right.
the game. And then I seen niggas
Def
like,
Jam,
yo,
Def Jam,
homie,
Def Jam Vendetta. You talking about
yeah,
Def Jam Vendetta?
Vendetta. He walked up like one of them characters from the Def Jam Vendetta. Like, where he
Right.
at? Where Debo at? Like, you know,
Where
like
Debo? Yo, listen,
you
man.
sucker punch
People get
me. Yeah,
right.
yeah,
People
yeah.
get
He did
charmed by
that.
people get charmed by the theatrics, bro.
No,
That's
but what
all
I'm saying
theatrics.
was you entertained? Like when you look back at it, like when you watched it, just let me know what was going on in your universe when you was watching it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I came in there for ill intentions, man, because I wanted to lay something out and keep it moving. You
Mm,
feel me?
hmm
But the universe had a different plan. You understand what I'm saying? So
hmm
I was still satisfied with the outcome because even though I only got if I delivered a backhand coming from where I came from for like an hour and some change. I was somewhat disappointed because I was waiting to get for action outside. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show every like I'm gonna turn up out here. You understand what I'm saying? And when I got home, I started seeing all these memes and everything and shit like that, all these funny things and whatnot. And to be honest with you, that wasn't my design. He did that to himself. You understand what I'm saying? He
mm.
definitely did that shit to himself. I ain't
Well,
asking.
let
I
me
ain't
ask
telling
you
him.
this.
Hold on. Well, I'm Rec. I ain't asked that nigga to wear a 5X polo shirt. You know what I'm saying? Looking like he came out the halfway house. I ain't actually wearing them hammer pants. You feel what I'm saying? Homie look
Yo,
crazy.
and then they
And
was blaming it on you that homie was had a 5X shirt on. Then they blamed it like, oh, why would you hit a handicapped dude and he got Mitch Max flip flops on or some shit
right,
like that?
right, right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right, right.
They blamed
Nah, that
all that
nigga.
on you too.
I don't know why, man. Yo, listen, that was his fashion choice to come outside with. Nigga, he's like a straight bum. I ain't tell that nigga to come out with that shit. But you know, homie has a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? Which is none of my business. I don't give a fuck. But that's on you too, because at the end of the day, people are mad at me like, yo, you gonna hit a drunk? How the fuck? I didn't know he was drunk. I didn't care if he was. I don't know nothing about him
Yeah,
drinking or
they
none of
said
that.
you gonna hit a drunk dude. You know he handicapped. You know he has slippers on. They painted this narrative like you knew to attack somebody in their weakest moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Reg, here's the crazy thing. I wasn't in that venue to know anything about anything. I just came in there, circled the block, seen him, then did what and then dipped out. You know what I'm saying? And started waiting outside for the pain to see what was really shaking.
Gotcha.
And I don't know nothing about anybody being drunk or none of that. That's not on me. You can't blame nothing on me or something I don't know. Had I had all that information in my hand, I would have still did what I fucking did. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know prior what was going on. So that's pretty
All right,
much it.
I'm gonna ask you $2 billion questions on this,
Yeah.
and we're gonna clear it up. So, have not you got restrained somewhat, you probably would have knocked him out. That's what you're saying? If Swave and the other homie didn't like try to, hold you back, if you had got like a clean opening, you probably would have
Nah,
killed this.
it would have been over. No bragging, no none of that shit. It would have been over. It would have been dark.
It
It
would
would
have
have
been
been
dark.
dark.
He'd have woke up in the
It would have been
hospital
dark.
like 5 days
I
later.
don't know
That's what
where.
you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know where he would have woke up at. It would have been dark though. It'd have been lights out.
Okay.
Especially with the hand I was going for, it'd have been lights out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the universe works in mysterious ways because he was drunk. Now, what about a bust him upside his head, and you know what I'm saying? He'd have hit the floor, and all types of shit would have been on. And everybody know I came over there for work. Yeah,
Mhm.
but it damn near could be considered premeditated. You feel what I'm saying? All that shit. So at the end of the day, the universe works in mysterious ways. They say, yo, nah, man, you ain't gonna do all that. Just get this, embarrass him, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna have to live with that for the rest of his life. You know
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? Do not smack me and not suffer the repercussions because I'm pulling up somewhere the next day. Matter of fact, the same day, tonight. Where
Mm.
are you? You understand what
Well,
I'm
let me
saying?
ask you
And
this. Let me ask you this real quick. If he would have came outside right away, what would have happened?
what you mean? What would have happened? Nigga, we'd have been shaking and outside. Nigga, we'd have been, you know what I'm saying? It would have been what it was. You know what I'm saying? We'd been rocking.
Yeah. Got
That's
you.
what I wanted. I thought immediately he would, you know what I'm saying? He would come out like, let's say, yo, don't do that. I think I'll be outside before you after doing that. If you did that to me, then By the time you was outside, you turn around, you'd be like, see me, like, yeah, what's up? Like, oh shit, he was outside before me. Damn.
Got you. Well, I mean, we could continue to beat on a dead horse. I think you addressed everything on that situation. Let's get into.
Nah, but before you do
I
that, let
had
me
an
just
event
address
like
this. Hold on.
okay,
Before you do that, let me just address this. Because homie's talking about
okay,
he don't know why I did it because we had a conversation and I apologized and you know what I'm saying, he apologized and all that and we was all good. That's not accurate. You know what I'm saying? After that incident, as far as the verb, you know what I'm saying, when he said all the SMDs and all that, I did call because I felt some type of way that he felt some type of way that I was getting on him. So I thought he was really um on it. Like, yeah, nah, I really do feel a way about that. So I did apologize to him on a phone call after, which he did not apologize to me. Like, so that's out the window. He's lying on that. You understand? But what happened was when I started feeling a way about the situation is when I looked around and there was 152 jokes about this man and no repercussion, no SMD for all those other people that joked about him. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, after apology, I was like, nah, he's moving the goalposts and picking and choosing. So I felt the way about that. You understand what I'm saying? So I stepped to his man, which is I ain't gonna mention his name. He ain't gonna get no clout from me, but he know who he is. I stepped to his man and you know what I'm saying, told him what he wanted to. Like, what's up, nigga? Like, you better give me my apology and all that shit. And his man apologized. And his man, what he don't know as far as the Caps do, his man put that shit on him and said it was all him, not me, type shit. Like, yo, I don't want no problem. It was all him. He was doing such and such. I don't even know his man. I don't even know Caps know that shit, which is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I told him, well, tell your man I'm about to put it on him too, Paws. I'm about to get crazy with him because I'm coming for him. I'm still on it off the shit he said. You feel what I'm saying? So he was like, all right. So it's crazy because his own man ain't warned him that I said, yo, I'm pulling up when I see Caps. You know what I'm saying? So your man's ain't your man's, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know that's real.
oh, so
That's
you saw
definitely
his man before you pulled
yeah.
up.
Yes, at the homecoming event. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was chilling when he was with Lux and Mook and Rex and all that. I know Lux, Mook and Rex and all of them too. You know what I'm saying? You on
Yeah,
your own with this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell me Debo chill when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga apologized and all that shit and didn't want no static and want to get staticky, as the kids say. And I told him, yo, tell your man I'm gonna be looking for him. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't give him the word, I guess, and shit. And also too, I'm gonna just say this so we get to the next shit. Also too, even after me and Caps had that conversation where I apologized to him and he quote unquote said, which is bullshit. Um, Me and him was still going back and forth and shit about this shit because he was trying to bully his way into the situation. Like, oh, yo, you said that shit again. Oh, you don't say it's gonna be a problem. Like trying to, like be funny and shit. I'm like, nah, B, I'm not with that shit. I got the text messages and all that shit to prove that shit. Online, even personally texting me. So, lastly, after the incident that happened or whatever and shit like that, niggas got my phone number, right? They got my phone number. These niggas is I'm a phone call away. Nobody called me for the wreck. No, pun intended. Nobody
Yeah,
called me
for
for
sure.
no wreck.
Tennis.
For no wreck. Nobody called me and said, yo, would you like to dance at the party tomorrow? You understand what I'm saying? Because I would wholeheartedly agree to dance outside. Nobody called me, wreck.
Well,
Nobody.
well, let me ask you this real quick. Where do we go from here? Is it over, or you still want to dance with them? You still want to, shoot the hands, shoot the five?
I mean, I don't need to dance with them because at the end of the day, I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
it ain't nothing else. The embarrassment is there. You felt the embarrassment. I'm good.
Mhm.
I don't get no points for this shit. I don't feel tall. I don't feel like I'm the strongest on earth and all that shit. This is a little incident bullshit situation. You feel what I'm saying? But I
Got
feel I feel I feel somewhat vindicated off the off the fact that what happened afterwards, not just the you know what I'm saying the but the the videos and all that shit. I know homeboy feels stupid for getting into the situation he got himself into. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need for me to want to, you know what I'm saying, to be dancing with the nigga. It's unnecessary. And I know wholeheartedly, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's some bully shit on my part if I want to dance with a nigga. Because at the end of the day, if there's a dance outside, I'm gonna break him up. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. No, just not trying to be tough and none of that. I know my capabilities. He gonna take that L bad. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think he would want to do that. That's why I think I didn't get no phone call to dance outside.
I mean, but let's be real, Debo. You could tell, like whatever you did to homie, backhand him, backslapped him,
Allegedly.
allegedly. I mean, Debo's on camera. All right,
No, it's
so
not. No, it's not.
okay, all right. Let's
It's not on camera.
allegedly
Allegedly.
it's not on camera. Allegedly it's not on camera. Let's do that. All right, we want to do that. We do
Okay.
that. All right. So look,
Good
homie,
luck.
homie ain't trying to wear that. You know what I
Say it
mean? He
again.
ain't trying to wear that. He ain't trying to eat that. You feel
He ain't
me?
trying to eat that.
So what I'm saying is now it could be somebody else's event or it might be a Queen of the Ring event. Matter of fact, you got an event coming up, right? Don't you got an event coming up?
Yeah. Uh-huh. You trying
What
to
date?
line me up, my nigga?
No. I ain't saying where. I said what date.
I don't know. I don't know when.
I ain't trying to lie. No, I'm saying, think about it. Look, homie. The same way you pulled up at QB event, you got another event coming, and you put hands on son. He might want to pull up on that same time. Let's be real. If we gonna have a real nigga conversation, this is the real thing right here.
Right.
So if he's on
But I
that
think
time,
my thing is this. You know
uh-huh,
what I'm saying? QB is my people, not his. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have
gotcha.
to wait that long for your get back, bro. You can just call me on the phone. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? And that's what it is. Now I'm saying I'm not looking for that. I'm a grown ass man. It is what it is, nigga. You said this. Be prepared for them consequences. Have your head on a swivel. Because if
mm,
not, at the end of the day, that's on you. That's on you. You feel what I'm
mm.
saying? So to rectify all that shit, if that's what you want to do, okay, that's where it's at right here. If that's what you want to do, then I'm not gonna say no to it. You know what I'm saying? I understand how the game go and shit like that. That's cool. Um, I'm just telling you, as of today, since last week, you know what I'm saying, of the incident, I have not got one phone call. Right? You understand what I'm saying? That
Mm.
okay? Let me plain to you like this, right?
Uh,
Back in the old days, you know what I'm saying? Fuck this online shit. Back in the old days, if a dude did something to you or shit, or whatever, stuff you or just whatever. If you feel like something that you need a fade off of, necessary phone calls will be made to acquire that from the real
that's a
ones. You
fact.
feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna pick up a phone call for a cornball or some nigga that you don't even respect. Like, yo, my man need that. Like, shut the fuck up, click. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a
Facts.
OG nigga gonna have to call you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Come outside. I am coming downstairs. You feel what I'm saying? Just honor it and move about your business and shit like that. So
Mhm.
that has not happened. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? So if you're mysteriously trying to pull up at an event or some shit or whatever, that's corny. And for the people that be like, how was it corny when you did it and shit like that? Yo, listen,
Mhm.
I'm telling you, I'm not hiding. You understand what I'm saying? If you need that automatic pick up, where you at? Over here. Bam. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be 10 times worse looking for me at an event because at the end of the day, I'm not on alarm. I'm not. This is not DEFCON 5 where I gotta be like, yo, I just smacked you. Yo, grip up. We gotta be 10, 18 deep with all the hammers and all. No, I'm going about my business the same way I've always went about my business. Because you know why? There's gonna be 20 to 30 people that got love for me and shit like that that won't allow anything to happen to me and shit.
That's a
So
fact.
that's what it is. And I always move by myself anyway and shit like that. I do the honorable thing. If you want to do that, I'm gonna give you that and move on from there and shit like that. And I'm not doing his head is disabled. I'm gonna pull up and fight from. No, I'm not doing none of that because that's unnecessary. I'm not doing that. It don't make no sense. That shit had to do with me and him. It was his mouth that got him into that situation, and that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We two
Gotcha.
grown men. We two grown men. Now on the opposite side of the coin, here's the deal. You know what I'm saying? If he's willing to be like, yo, you know what, man, I'll take accountability, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill, you know what I'm saying? What can we do? Then I'll be like, yo, man, what's because I really I have no beef with that man other than what came out of his mouth that was so egregious that it made me feel a fucking way. And had I known, you know what I'm saying, even like on Restore Order with the Swave Sever cat and Ike P and shit, they was joking, making the same jokes I was making, even worse. I ain't hear no SMD and all that shit on there, none of that shit. He didn't get crazy and talk crazy. What happened was, if you want to be honest, to sum it everything up in a small thing, you know what I'm saying? When he got online on the interview I was doing with his two homies and shit like that, he was he was blatantly, belligerently drunk. He was saucy and he wanted to talk crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So he talked crazy to just the wrong dude at the end of the day. I'm a Scorpio. I harbor. I'm very
Yeah, say word. You a Scorpio?
yeah.
I'm a Scorpio. That's crazy.
So
I
you
ain't gonna.
now you
Now I
understand.
understand why me and you on the same
Now you
frequency.
understand. Now
Because
yeah, now you
I'm on
understand.
site. Anybody talk
Right,
crazy? Is a few
right.
niggas on
That's
YouTube on
right.
site, and they know what it
Right.
is.
But I know about you, Rex. So at
Yeah,
the end of the day,
yeah,
I know that's real. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Facts.
And I tell these niggas, it's not about me being a tough guy. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna be there. You understand what I'm saying? That's
Correct.
it. Win, lose, or draw. I've been boxing a long time. I've been sparring with niggas that I couldn't get crazy with because they was more experienced than me and shit. But I've learned. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to jab. I learned how to move. I learned how to
Mm,
pivot. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to, you know what I'm saying? Because I fight southpaw. So at the end of the day, a lot of people don't
mm.
can't even get with that. You feel what I'm saying? Even professional boxers, it's
So
hard to fight
basically,
a
even
southpaw.
if homie wanted that work, he shouldn't want that work because of your physicality and then your experience in boxing.
I
That's
think it
basically
would be I think it would be unfair,
mm,
and that would actually be me being a bully. You understand what
mm,
I'm saying? Because I wanted to rock his snot box off the fact that what he said out his mouth. I ain't come there just to be like, yo, what the fuck is up and shit. Like, no, no. That's why I told him online. I said you wouldn't say that to my face.
mm-hmm,
That's why I wanted to be there to see if he said it to my face. The only problem is I was gonna confront him facially, like, yo, it's me, what's up? Without the bomb.
mm.
But these niggas kept touching me and holding me and trying to what
Oh,
you call it. You feel what I'm
so
saying?
basically, you saying if they didn't try to hold you back,
Yes, I would have
it would have
pulled
went
up,
down like
yo.
that. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, cause you know what it is? Cause you know what my mistake was?
Mm,
I ain't gonna sit here and lie, nigga. I was moving on that type of time. People seen it, but it's me. I got the anger I'm so, you know what I'm saying, frustrated and shit like that. I was frustrated because I thought the nigga left. Because I kept looking for a dude with a hat. I couldn't see him. Couldn't find him. So I was just frustrated. It's moving people. Boom, 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 boom. It was like, yo, what's up with Debo? IP, you know what I'm saying? My man, he seen me and shit. He said,
mm.
yo, what's up with you? I said, yo, leave me alone, man. I'm doing something. He said, nah,
I'm
you
doing
moving
something.
crazy. Yeah, he said, you moving crazy. He said, what's good? He said, yo, look in my eyes. Just tell me what it is.
Mm.
And I told him what it was, and that fucked me up right there because he was like, nah, man, chill, man, such and such. Had I not told him and I would have
Yo,
seen him,
but
I
I'm
would
gonna
have
be
got to him
honest.
and be like, yo, what's up?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. The time you was moving on, well, allegedly what was saw on camera, you had the devil in your eyes and the energy. Like, yo, my nigga, it was blatant. It was blatant.
Right, right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna be honest.
Yo, Rhett, I haven't been disrespected in that capacity in like since in my 20s. Where
Mm,
I lit a
mm,
nigga up for that shit. Like, you said what to me? Like, nah. Like I said, the universe works, man, because had it been
mm.
I not said nothing to IP, it would have been way worse. I'd have probably been in jail, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you
Yo,
like
but
that
during
bad.
real quick, because I did see the live clip and I forgot what show was y'all on. Because I hate to not shout people out because I'm not on that hater shit. Y'all was on a show and that's when he S&D and all that. He was saying S&D and all that shit.
Man, fuck that show. I don't give a fuck about that
Oh,
show.
well, I
Fuck
try to
that
give him
show.
an alley oop,
Yeah,
but
that's the
but
show that nigga is always the nigga that I step to be like, yo, nigga, you better apologize and shit. Like we gonna have a problem, and the nigga
got you.
apologize.
Well, being that you said what you said, real quick, do you think in battle rap media give Queen of the Ring a fair shake?
I'm not saying they don't give a fair shake, but they don't do enough for me in my eyes. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I understand there's a male dominated sport and shit,
mm,
but the women could also get congratulated and celebrated as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have good events, we have great events. But these dudes
Facts.
focus on these dudes focus on these other dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Babs would say, they like sausage parties. Man, that's just what it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is. So a lot of, but I gotta shout out. I can't stay I can't be negative on that front. I gotta shout out, my man, Three Letter Man. I gotta shout out, the bar guys from Black Compass Media. My man Tony Bro, Cola, and Polo. You know, and there's a lot of cats. No, not a lot of cats. I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying?
I
I shout
mean,
out to my
let's do
hold on, hold
this.
on, hold on, hold on. Shout out to my man Jay Black, of course, from Champion, always showing love and shit. Shout out to my man Mr. Temperature Check, always showing love and shit. And that's what it is, man. I'm probably missing a couple off the
Well,
head, but
I'm about to throw some names out there. You let me know. Let's keep it real. What about 15
yeah,
Minutes of Fame? Because I know you had a show on Uncle Rod shit, the Big Homie show, right?
right.
So
Yeah,
what's the energy like with Uncle Rod?
I ain't gonna sit here and hold you, man. The energy is kind of off. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? We haven't been seeing eye to eye lately on some things that, that I ain't like. But I wouldn't sit here and totally, get
mm,
crazy on his name because he did look out on a lot of things in the past and shit like that. But, you know, when it comes to certain things, I wish he would do better. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the ladies. That's pretty
mm.
much it.
Got you. And I'm only saying that because Uncle Rod, I got a relationship with, and
Hmm.
he showed me and China Black some love. Like he showed M.Reck and China Black
Right,
some love. And then in the
right.
past, I seen them at the Queen of the Ring events with Babs was, pretty
Hmm.
much giving him the red carpet to cover y'all events and shit like that. So, shouts to Uncle Rod. Hopefully y'all fix that shit. You know what I mean? What's the energy like with hip hop is real?
Personally, I don't got a lot. I don't have a personal beef with them. I just don't like their methods on a lot of things.
Mm,
As far as like a lot of things look very clickbaitish and shit like that. Especially when it came to my name this week. I see my name in a lot more than I've ever seen in hip hop is real and shit like that. I
mm,
think they follow the negativity more than they follow the positivity, which I understand why, because in this YouTube world, negativity is the monetization of what's going on the internet, and you get a lot of money being negative or having sensationalized certain situations. You understand what I'm
that is
saying?
a
And
fact. That is a
it just
fact.
is what it is. You can't fight that. It is what it is. But
That is a fact.
being a person of my caliber, as far as like a big homie and stuff like that, I would wish they would show a little more respect and shit like that. But when I personally talk to knowledge, is everything is always good and shit like that. But the people around them that get all this footage and start making crazy topic names and clickbaitish titles and shit be kind of crazy to me.
Got you.
So
And
that's where
I
I'm
gotta
at.
say something too. Because I was one of the first people, like I'm the first artist slash official journalist doing this shit in this space that dominated this space from back then, from the Forbes DVD days to the M.Reck days, to the
Mm-hmm.
M.Reck TV days, to right now, 2024, March 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been promoting my music in the beginning of the interviews and all that. I see everybody jack my staff. You know what I mean? I ain't get niggas be talking about, oh, we gotta give niggas they flowers while they here. Man, fuck those flowers, nigga. I'm here. I'm a king. Salute me with a crown. Hand me my crown. But a
Right.
lot of niggas took from me, but it's all good. But I'm just stating what it is. You dig what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like anytime when you could be inspired by somebody, because I remember, like, say for instance, I'm gonna give a prime example. When Nas was doing his first interviews, right?
Right.
When he was coming up, and they asked him, who are your inspiration? He say Rakim, Coogee Rap, so forth and so on. Everybody in this space right now, this YouTube space, I have yet to say, I have yet to hear, yo, shouts to M.Reck or Forbes DVD, they paved the way and all that other shit. I hear all these other sites. I'm just saying that because being that we talking about certain shit, it's a lot of shit that got to get rectified.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm glad that that happened between you and Caps. Not necessarily the violence in a sense, because I mean, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of niggas do talk crazy, and I feel like they need to get manhandled. You know what I'm
They need
saying?
to get reprimanded. Right. They need to,
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They need to get a memo.
But also, it's a lot of wild shit going on. Like, say for instance, Queen of the Ring,
Mm-hmm.
first female battle league.
Mm-hmm.
I seen motherfuckers act like, oh, that was then. We fucking with this now. And we can go into it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. And that's the part that I'm not feeling. I know you're not
Mm-hmm.
feeling it. Can you speak on that?
No, I'm not gonna speak on it until you tell
Okay.
me what you're speaking on, nigga. I know what you're talking about, but say it, because you're not gonna allude me to saying
Well,
something
well,
I don't
well.
need to say.
I'm gonna say this because I'm a realist,
Okay, okay.
and this is what's on the landscape. Queen of the Ring been here. Now, when Remy came with Chrome 23,
Mm-hmm.
I seen a whole lot of support from battle rap media, and it was like almost like they picked a side. Let me know if I'm wrong. Like they wasn't really covering Queen of the Ring, and it was like, oh, Remy's here. They felt like she's the Nicki Minaj of the battle rap world now. When Bab's been here, Bab's been the queen, and I'm not trying to make it a thing. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just speaking real
Right.
facts.
I know what you're alluding to. Well, when it comes to battle rap, one thing for sure, especially if money comes into play, you know, they treat that situation. I'm talking about as far as battle rap media and probably the fans and stuff like that. They treat it as if it's a brand new toy, and they want to get rid of the old toy that they was playing with. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
That's as lame, in the layman's terms that I could put it at. But not only did she bring the money in, she also brought the celebrity in, which is herself. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
She's a great artist. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rem,
No, shouts to
100%.
Rem on that.
Um, and that we ain't gonna take away from her and stuff like that. As far as that's concerned, um, you got to remember if we continue to go back to back with this entirely women's battle rap, would it be a concerning issue? Not really necessarily, because Queen of the Ring has the 13, 14-year legacy. You can never take away from that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes,
know the
sir.
gambit on the table, because at the end of the day, there's not a lot of moments to create in big battles in the game as there were back then in my time. You understand what I'm saying?
Got
When
you.
we put it like this, bro, we have a 13, 14-year legacy. You know what I'm saying? And we created the game for women's battle rap. Yes, there was women's battles before, Queen of the Ring and stuff like that, but there was never a women's battle league. So everything we've done,
Right.
we've created the blueprint on how to do. You understand what I'm saying? So, we're in different places as far as what Chrome does and what Rem and Chrome does and what Queen of the Ring does. You understand? We help cultivate those ladies into superstardom, to stardom, superstardom, icons, legends. You can't take away what those ladies have done on Queen of the Ring's platform and whatnot. So right now, I would call certain leagues a league, platform, and pretty much pay to play. When I say pay to play, I'm talking about the artists are developed already. They have a fan base. They have a following. Only thing you have to do is to shell out the dollars for that following to come to your platform, and voila, you got yourself a platform and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Some leagues, like say a King of the Dot, URL, Grind Time, that was back then, and Queen of the Ring. We pretty much developed brand new talent from the ground up. You understand? And once we started doing that, a lot of other platforms came and started picking from what we've developed and stuff like that, and pretty much just paid them to automatically go on stage and make a wave for them. You understand? So it's kind of backwards. Whereas the league would form, and then you would have the new people that would have to get a storyline, good battles, and all that stuff to gain the momentum to be somebody on that league and shit like that, as opposed to a person that's getting those stars on their platform to create the platform. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and it's not taken away from none of the good platforms that actually do that, because that's a thing, right? Like, hey, yo, I got the money. I want to do a battle event. I want some good battle rappers and stuff like that. I'm not saying that. I just come from that. That's whack to do. I just come from an old school era where you had to get your own artists and then develop the what you call it. That creates a legacy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So Queen of the Ring is a legacy brand.
Mhm.
URL obviously is a legacy brand. King of the
Legacy.
Dot is a legacy brand. You know what I'm saying? Legacy brands I consider are leagues and stuff that cultivated a lot of unknown talent into stardom. You understand? I could name you at least 20 girls from Queen of the Ring that we've cultivated and pretty much helped get to 100K views in their battles, millions of views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We got platinum artists, we got gold artists and stuff like that. If you want to compare it to the music business,
Yes,
you
sir.
understand? So we have that. You know, you can go on our channel and see we're over at least 80 million views and Queen of the Ring and 260K subscribers. That's phenomenal for something that came out of nowhere. We didn't have no
Phenomenal, my
blueprint.
brother.
We didn't have
Salute to
no
y'all.
blue right. We didn't have no blueprint or instructions or nothing. We had to do it off the muscle. So
Absolutely.
to
And that's the point. And that's
mhm,
the point that I'm
yeah
making.
just to answer that question real quick in layman's terms, you know what I'm saying? They don't do what we do. We do what we do.
Correct.
We're still to this day the only women's platform in battle rap.
Mm. Well, let me ask you this though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because I know you have a relationship with Remy Ma, right? Correct. Initially, this is how I'm thinking, right? Y'all been moving, yeah, like you said, y'all legacy brand. Did she ever come to you and Babs on some like, yo, I got 6 figures, I'm trying to be a partner in Queen of the Ring? Did that conversation ever happen?
No. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Uh, Vice versa. I've done it. You
Oh,
know what I'm
word?
saying? Yeah, I came to her like, yo, let's do boom boom bam. We just didn't get to doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It didn't come out to fruition. She wanted to do her own shit, which I can understand that as well. You know,
Mm.
I would have just have thought, look at how women's battle rap would be even more powerful if everybody, you know what I'm saying, from her to us got together and raised the bar, if you will.
Yo, that
You
shit
feel
would
what
have
I'm
been
saying?
crazy. I mean, it's still dope that she got her own thing and y'all rocking how y'all been rocking, but
Mm-hmm.
it would have been so powerful. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
I
Let me tell you something.
mean,
And I know this is sounding like, it's like coming from left field, but when it comes to Babs, nobody could do what Babs done. You understand what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
Babs has been online with 40,000 artists trying to make the band. You understand what I'm saying? And she made the band, got kicked out the band. They loved her so much that they bring her back to the band. She battled two girls on national TV in front of Puff and all whoever Harv and all these people and stuff like that. You say what you say about them now, but at the end, but back then they were powerful people. You understand? And
Yes,
she
sir.
made it back into the band and became a platinum artist. A lot of people don't understand what I understand. I will tell you what I'm telling you. She's in a group. She's a platinum artist. I seen the platinum plaque on the wall. I'm like, yo,
Yes.
you really went platinum? She's like, yeah, Playboy. Of course I went platinum, man. It was the band, nigga. I'm like, okay. Okay, but she's really a platinum artist, and what a lot of people don't understand. Here's what women need to do more. And this is real. This is a segment. I don't know if you're gonna clip this or something, but here's what women need to do more. Y'all really need to go on a podium and bring each other up, fix each other's crown. You understand what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
y'all don't advocate, especially black women. Y'all don't advocate enough for each other. Y'all don't
Mm.
say, yo, if it wasn't for this person, for this lady right here, I wouldn't be where I'm at. If it wasn't for this lady, I wouldn't have the inspiration to want to do what I do. You understand? So a lot of these women, these women out here, especially black women, secretly hold inspiration and don't verbalize it in public because they're afraid of scrutiny. That if they do say something, they look like they're either under the wing or they're lower or lesser than the women that they're trying to be inspired of and stuff like that. And it's very unfortunate because black women in our society are so beaten down by not just each other but from the men, from whatever other shit that brings them down and stuff like that, that it's hard for them. They're either gonna overly vocalize or just not at all. There's really not in between and shit like that. So the ones that overly vocalize look like troublemakers and shit like that or whatever. and whatnot. And the ones that don't say nothing at all just get tossed to the wayside, and there's no conduit to a phase of just a gang of Lauryn Hills out here. You feel what I'm saying? No
Got you.
disrespect, but we get OnlyFans and fucking stripper rappers. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
give me? I want 20 Lauryn Hills as opposed to 50 motherfucking stripper
Sexy
rappers. You know what I'm
reds.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Or Ice Spice. Yeah.
right because the women need to evolve and they need to see it visually to evolve. You understand
Correct.
what I'm saying? Fuck all this underground railroad and secret patent on the back and shit. No, they need to evolve visually so the next little 16, 15, 14-year-old girl can see that woman getting busy out here in a positive way and be inspired by that and want to do what that woman does. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be entertainment, whether it be in politics, whether it be in sports, whether it be in just life, period. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree, my brother. Well put. Well put. So let's just clear the air because
Hmm.
I'm only talking from the perspective of what other people see and what's on the internet generally. People will say, and this is people, not me,
Hmm.
Chrome 23 is female battle rap on steroids, being that Remy got the bag and the celebrity and all that. What you got to say to those people?
Female battle rap on steroids.
Like in
Female battle
terms
rap.
of
No, 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 no. I got you. I got you. Female battle rap on steroids is not about money. Female battle rap on steroids is about how great the talent is, how great the
correct.
battles are. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand where you're coming from and shit. I'm not trying to spin it or
No,
nothing
I
like
was
that.
I was about to go into it. Like, say for instance, Rem paying the girls, I guess, 5 figures allegedly, getting their hair, makeup done, and all that. I'm just going off what's out there. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that
Right,
was her twist coming in the female battle rap thing, even
right,
though those are the same girls that
right,
y'all cultivated from the beginning.
right. No,
So
okay.
I'm
Well,
going
yeah,
off
yeah.
that.
So this is the thing, all right? So I can answer this in this way, right?
Okay,
I'm glad she came in and did that. 100%. That was the motive that she came in with. You understand? So to give the women in battle rap big bags and stuff like that.
correct.
But she came to realize what I've known for 13, 14 years. You understand what I'm saying? We're not at that level yet and stuff. And when she realized that is when she vocally said it herself out of her mouth, not mine, not Babs or
Correct.
Veg, out of her mouth, that these women battle rappers are not making the money to, sustain her platform, which is very unfortunate to hear. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm,
mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I beg to differ because I feel like we can reach that plateau now. If she said that, that's fine. But also from that statement, she should also gave a more uplifting statement saying, "But we will reach there one day." You know what I'm saying?
correct.
I'm gonna try to maneuver in a different way to get to that platform. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why
Well, let
Queen of
me
the Ring.
piggyback
Hold,
off that
hold,
real quick.
hold on, real quick. That's why Queen of the Ring is in it for. You know what I'm saying? Our 13, 14 years tenure in battle rap period is to get the ladies to get a big bag. Because I'm gonna just tell you this real quick. We don't put out our business in Front Street to tell you, give you accolades and all the big shit we did. But I do have to say this. Shout out to URL and Caffeine. When they came around on the COVID era and everything was washed and nobody was battle rapping, everybody was battling from their living room and shit like that. Beasley came to me with a plan and an idea, which he didn't have to because that was their situation that they could have been very selfish and not say selfish, but they could have kept to themselves. You feel what I'm saying? But they called me on the phone and said, "This is what we're gonna do, Debo. We're gonna spin the block and get you and Babs and Veg and come and get these battles going and shit like that." And that's where the big bag era for the ladies really happened. To be honest
Oh,
with
did
you,
that
the big one.
happen? Did they spin the block and come get y'all?
Yes, nigga. When we did caffeine, man, everybody, all the ladies that you know what I'm saying, that all the trifecta from caffeine, the URL, the Queen of the Ring has picked to get on that platform to do what they do, got the as equal or if not more than what, Party Chrome was doing. You feel what I'm saying? We just didn't advertise it. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? The ladies at Queen and Ring was very satisfied with the bag they was getting. You understand what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
I
We
want to
just,
say this only because my man, he got a bust a move, right? Now check it.
hmm
That's something that I had on my list of questions that I wanted to ask you, talking
hmm
about Smack URL and the whole caffeine thing
hmm
and where battle rap is at currently. But also, I wanted to mention this because I heard Rem say she was in the red from those events she did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if
hmm
she's still in the red, but she mentioned, because you mentioned that, yeah, we want to pay the girls top dollars, give them the
hmm
big bags and all that, but that's not the reality. And I guess she had to see that too, in a
hmm
sense. So what you got to
hmm
say to that?
Uh, watch what you advertise before. Watch what you advertise, man, before you know what's really good out here and shit like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I understand the premise of it. You know, it's definitely a good try, but you know, you just got to know what you're really getting yourself into. You got to research. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do your due diligence before you make any statements about anything. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Now, let me ask you
so
this real quick.
mhm.
Did you warn Remy about the pros and the cons with the business? Did you try to warn
Actually, I have, in a sense,
him?
I definitely have. Um, but my thing is this: before I even go out and forget,
Mm.
women's battle rap is actually a big thing to me, man. I think it's bigger than male battle rap. It just hasn't
Mm.
been conjured to be shown that way. And you would say, well, you've been around for 13, 14 years. Why you ain't make? It's not that. It's just that well, it's got to be whatever company comes along and stuff like that. Because me and Babs and Meg, we're doing what we need to do to sustain
Now you're
women's
doing
battle
an
rap in the ring.
impeccable job,
Right,
and to
right,
be doing it for 14 years is crazy. So
right.
salute to
But
y'all. It's
but the
phenomenal.
male battle leagues would get a sponsorship before the women battle leagues, or we know for Queen of the Ring would. You feel what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Because people would see the views probably a little bit more higher than what women's battle rap do, or they don't see the how would you say for a lame stuff? They wouldn't see the ingenuity of like knowing that women can actually do big numbers or bring in revenue or have a big presence in that space. You understand what I'm saying? And
Gotcha.
you know, it's just the lame it's just the male dominated situation as in this on planet Earth period type of deal. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
When it comes to basketball, you have the NBA. You got the big dollars. You got all that shit, all this marketing, promotion, and sponsorship in the NBA. WNBA, not so much. You know what I'm saying? Because not
Facts.
saying that these women are not as athletic and stuff. Obviously, they're not stronger, but they can push a ball in a hoop and shit. They can dribble. They can cross through the legs, and even some could dunk
You
if
know
you're
what it
willing
is?
to
I
dunk.
think being that, say for instance, like the NBA you mentioned and the
Mhm.
WNBA. The NBA been around how long? It started when? In the 50s? How long? Or the
Like the
60s?
60s, yeah, like the 50s, 60s. As far as the league, the ABA and all that stuff like that started in close like this ended of the 60s, 70s, something like that.
Okay. Think about it. When did the WNBA start?
Probably in the 80s,
Maybe
80s,
90s,
90s,
late
80s,
80s.
90s, right?
Yeah.
Yep, around there.
So the male aspect of the NBA been around longer than the female aspect. So it has that fanfare for over what the 50s. That's like, god damn, over 80 years.
Hmm.
And then the WNBA has only been around maybe 30, if that.
Hmm. Hmm.
And now let's talk about female battle rap and male battle rap.
Hmm.
How long has battle rap been around opposed to the female battle rap?
That's definitely the 80s and 90s and shit like that. Like, definitely that. And the 2000 eras and shit on camera, for YouTube era, like in like 2006, 7, around there, probably even like the DVD era and all that shit. Yeah, understand.
And
But
now
this is the thing,
females always battle because you got
right?
the Roxanne
Yeah,
Shante
Shantae's and Spider
and
D
all
and all.
them
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it back, but
Uh huh.
it was always a male dominated I want to
Uh-huh.
say sport or
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Listen,
it was
listen. Let me
always
just
male
answer.
dominated.
Let's just get to it.
Yeah,
To be honest with you know what I'm saying? When it comes to when we say male dominated, you think of strong, you think of testosterone, that grit, you think of niggas picking up
right,
shit, throwing and aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? Now, when a woman gets into it, you're not thinking those tangibles. You're not thinking that. You're thinking
correct,
weak. You're thinking emotional. You're thinking, and I'm not saying that's what they are, but that's what men are generally thinking. The general consensus are thinking these things. You understand what I'm saying? So men tend not to want to watch a women's battle because they think, oh, they ain't shooting no gun. Oh, they ain't running up on nothing. Oh, they ain't doing this. They ain't doing. Go home and fix a sandwich, yo. You shut up, make babies and shit. That's what they thinking pretty much in their head. So we have to cultivate. I love that word, by the way. I know I'm saying that 100 times over. We
Mhm.
had to cultivate our own audience. Queen of the Ring has its own inside fan base. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
We have the gay community. You know what I'm saying? Respect to them. We have the women's community and stuff like that. So we have our own little niche corner market. You understand what I'm saying? We just have to do more to market and promote to go out to the masses because there's way more many people that probably haven't seen Queen of the Ring as of yet. You understand what I'm saying? And generally you just can't say, okay, we're on YouTube, come watch us. Nah, there's billboards, advertisement on TV, cable, a lot of shit that you could do. It's just about having the promotion and marketing dollars to do so to gain a fan base to that magnitude. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's what I said, you know what I'm saying, when Jordy could have come in and made some, you know what I'm saying, moves and shit like that and did that, we'd have been probably, everything would have been groovy for the preservation of women's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because
correct.
even though Queen of the Ring is my brand and I think Queen of the Ring first, obviously, I support the women. I go to these other battle leagues where they battle at. You see Debo sometimes right behind them, rooting them, cheering them on. So you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm Queen of the Ring first, I'm still women's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight. So I'm thinking, how can we make this better for everybody to win? So I don't hate on Chrome and shit like that or Rim and whatnot, man. I love the fact they do what they do and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I support those ladies and whatnot. It's just that what can we do to make it better, not bring it down? It's just an unfortunate thing because that platform started out as women's battles, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You can even see on the logo and shit is a woman with a ponytail and a silhouette with a hat backwards and a microphone and shit like that. Now it turned from that into the men are the headliners now and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a whole bunch of things that we can't, shit on her for is because she has to make her money back for all that money she probably dished out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe her business model needs to change or something like that. Who knows? But I know that, with Queen of the Ring, we just know our pace. We know what we could do and what we can't do. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that at the caffeine era time, like I told those ladies, I said, when we make this deal with URL and caffeine, get the bag now because this might not be for long. You understand what I'm saying? So we just posted into errors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Some of the girls probably thought it was gonna last forever, which everything in battle rap come in spurts. You
let
understand
me
what I'm saying?
interject right there. So, is it officially over? Caffeine being in battle rap, is that done?
Well, that I can't say. I don't know because I haven't spoke to caffeine. I know my deal that we made with caffeine has done, concluded and stuff like that. And it's no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? They, good business. We went our way. We went that way. Same thing like with URL. They the ones that brought us into the fold and stuff like that. Which URL is always still family. We work with them. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Salute to
And,
Smack and
you know what I'm
Beasley and
saying?
all that.
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
fact. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing. Smack and Beasley, I've seen they work. You know what I'm saying? I know what they was gonna do. They're smart because I seen the plan in 2019 when they told me, "Yo, we gonna hold it down with this caffeine shit for now, and we gonna build our own space." You know what I'm saying? And do what we do. And when this is over, because they wasn't gonna be at caffeine forever either. When this is over, we're gonna have our own fucking live, events and stuff like that. And they done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, real quick, man, because the homie got to go. Now, look, we got to do part two to this because a lot of this information that we're talking about, this is the
Hmm.
stuff that I really wanted to talk about, and this is important
Okay.
because this
Okay.
is the state of battle rap, and you know what I'm
Right.
saying, and everything that
Hmm.
transpired within it in the
Hmm.
last 4 or 5 years or so.
Hmm.
Let's do part two another day or whatever. Whenever you
Okay.
good and I'm good, we figure it out. But
Okay.
do me this favor. You got anything coming up or anything you want to promote?
Uh, we're gonna come up with something soon. Is in June. We have an event called All In, where we're gonna bring 20 brand new girls from a security from wherever and stuff like that. That's not really known, and we're gonna pretty much do like like probably like a tournament style to see who's gonna get on a big card, if you will. Because I love new talent. That's number
Babs was
one.
telling me about it. That's crazy because I said, yo, I gotta be a part of that because I had
Right,
a strong campaign called All In. You know what I'm saying? When
right,
me and China
right,
Black was moving and shit
right,
like that. I said, I gotta be a part of that. Some
right.
way, somehow. We figure it out.
Also, I'm working with a cat. His body, I call him Chi Town Cola. His name is Cola and shit. But he got a show. He got a show called The Big Speaker. So I'm trying to get that on a big platform. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not just YouTube, but a couple of platforms and stuff like that. Because I think he's just as good as an academics. Not in as far as like, because he a street cat. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like he
Gotcha.
be doing all that negative shit. He be on some real time. And
Gotcha.
I like his fortitude and what he brings to the culture and what, you know what I'm saying, he's a basketball coach as well, so he's evolving in the game and he's getting better and better, and I think he could be the best at it. So I'm working with some people to get him that deal called The Big Speaker and shit, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be behind the scenes and shit helping him out with that. That's pretty much it.
Gotcha. So, yo, look, just on that note,
Oh,
let
also,
me
no, don't forget King of the Ring, April 9th. Shout out to Veg bringing King of the Ring back. Please go to grind season and is any grind season and shit like that. Any platform, social media, and you'll see King of the Ring April 6th. Be there, man. It's in Brooklyn, man. Word up, I'm gonna be there for
shout,
sure. So if
shout
you're
the
looking
Vega
for
on
me,
that.
that's where the fuck I'm gonna be.
Yo, crazy. Yo, on that note,
I'm live on MRecktv, man. Part two coming soon, man. I'm on a real nigga channel, man, because at the end of the day, I don't trust these other motherfuckers, man, other than my man Cola and shit like that. But yeah, man, that's it, man. I just be here doing my 1-2 step, man. Let's get busy, man. See y'all at part two, yo.
no doubt. Salute, Debo. Appreciate you,
Yes,
King.
sir. Salute.
All right. Love, King.
All right. Love.
Peace.
We done knocked out Kings of Comedy. This your boy, Reggie Curry, you know what I'm saying? This is my cousin. What up, Joe, you know what I'm saying? Who's coming home?
No, I know me, old you fuck with lambskin condoms.
I don't even want my man to eat my because I eat meat from Aldi's. The f wrong with you? Aldi's, you should eat this. We don't know what the f that meat is. No!
For real, I heard a nigga get in prison. That's not the part about it. The part about it is he had the audacity to ask me why I ain't helping him. I said, it ain't no point of both of us get.
I step up, look him right in his eyes. He go to pat me down. Pop, 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 pop. $20, homeboy. I'm like, no sir.
First of all, can I ask y'all a personal question? Is this microphone really necessary at this Come on, we knock y'all out. We knock y'all with punchline, punchline, punchline. You have to turn. Give me a second.
MRecktv.